coming to a sunrise. So what my eyes, that moment I visualize is coming. If you could see me now, see I'm gonna break through the life I knew. Been waiting, a dream come true. Still aiming. If you could see me now, if you could see me now.
Alright guys, a few hours later I wanted to make sure we got one more reaction today, and this time we've got Schwabity featuring Daddy Fat Snaps. This is All Might and Endeavor. This is their song called Symbols. You guys know I'm a huge My Hero fan. It is probably my favorite anime. I know, it's a super popular anime, it's very mainstream, but honestly, it brings out emotions in me I haven't got from anime in a really, really long time. But enough from me. Let's check it out. If you guys enjoy the reaction, as always, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Let's do it. Okay. Not the tone I was expecting from Endeavor and All Might.
I've been the symbol of peace, a symbol that everyone needs. The mission was simple but crushed like a symbol of mess, symbolizing defeat. Nah, that could never be me. Gotta stay rooted when planting my feet. Keep my head up and remember to breathe. Or drown in the promise you've made like a seed. Just don't let them see the weakness is pestering me. Synergy we could have reached, but that is behind us, we've gotta believe. The future is now mine to pave, and passing the torch is those stronger than me. Power comes with a price to pay. It's about time that I settle defeat. I put my faith in every one of you. Despite your past, you could be great to find your own fate. Seek out a better if you try to push past the mistakes you made. I know they haunt you, but you cannot let them destroy the fact that you are the only one that I would trust to take this task. Under the mask, we are both human, but out there we've gotta be.
I gotta stop it. We're going back. This was not a tone I was expecting. It's All Might and Endeavor. You would expect loud instrumentals, hype. Like this feels so deep. Like we don't really look at All Might and see, you know, the fact of the matter is he's a guy that lost it all. He had all the power in the world and ended up losing it because of his injuries, because of giving it to Midoriya. And that line he just said, that no matter what they say, you're the only one I could trust with this task, like, that is crazy to me. Granted, he didn't, you know, pick for Endeavor to become the new #1 hero, but he did give him the advice to become the new symbol. And that's just... We're going to go back a little bit, because this verse is absolute flames. So I want to hear it again.
I've been the symbol of peace, a symbol that everyone needs. The mission was simple but crushed like a symbol of mess, symbolizing defeat. Nah, that could never be me. Gotta stay rooted when planting my feet. Keep my head up and remember to breathe. Or drown in the promise you've made like a seed. Just don't let them see.
That's another thing where you said you drown the promise, you know, like never let them see. He wanted to become the symbol of peace, so even with his injuries, he had to pretend that he was okay to make everybody else feel safe, even though his body was literally falling apart. All Might is amazing, and he is one of the reasons I love My Hero.
The weakness is pestering me. Synergy we could have reached, but that is behind us, we've gotta believe. The future is now mine to pave, and passing the torch is those stronger than me. Power comes with a price to pay. It's about time that I settle defeat. I put my faith in every one of you. Despite your past, you could be great to find your own fate. Seek out a better if you try to push past the mistakes you made. I know they haunt you, but you cannot let them destroy the fact that you are the only one that I would trust to take this task. Under the mask, we are both human, but out there we've gotta be more. We are the shield protected from ruin. In the battle we stand at the fore. If we can't live up to it, then we've doomed them. So what are we battling for? Until we can hand it out to our students, the future is yours to secure. Listen, crowd, you can hear cry. They're waiting for you to appear, and nobody's living.
I know this is the third time I'm pausing it already, and I had paused it before the verse was even done. But that last line that we have to hold it until we can pass it to our students, it's like the whole forefront, the whole message of My Hero. And it's just, the next generation is going to eventually overtake this generation. It's just, this anime just gets me, man. And these guys, Schwabity's verse was fucking perfect. Absolutely immaculate.
Living in fear, why? 'Cause you are here!
And he threw All Might's catchphrase in there. Alright, Daddy Fat Endeavor, let's go.
Who was gonna listen to me? Could I make these people believe? I think of those heroin feats, and now those are shoes that I wear on my feet. Could I be the one at the peak? The one heroes are trying to meet? The one villains are dying to beat? The one Shoto was striving to be? I look at my past, though out of my grasp the task, it feels insurmountable. But I must look at myself in the mirror, 'cause villains can't be the only one accountable. Feel like a villain at times, I have committed more sins than heroes should allow. No, feel like I'm here, I've been given a chance, so I promise my family that you'll be proud to know I am the one, I am the one. What does that mean? With what does that come? I've always been second, not second to none, and the people now look to me to get it done. And yeah, I was strong, but I was a bum. The pain that I caused, the man I become, divided at odds, I managed to sum. No more head to the wall, just the man of my son. I'm focused, and I can't make your sacrifice in vain. I will raise my fist, so hope is never sacrificed again. Doesn't matter how I'm chosen, 'cause the end result's the same. All might, you lit a fire in me, now it's time they see the flame.
Oh my
Grudge, you can
God.
cry. They're waiting for you to appear, and nobody's.
If this wasn't so hype, I would be crying because of how touched I am. Like, the first song I ever heard from Daddy Fat Snaps was the Endeavor versus the Escrow versus All Might rap. So I got to hear him as All Might, and then after that, the very next song I ever heard from him was his Endeavor song, and the message of that, where he talked about, you know, fixing everything with his family, was incredible. It was an incredible song. I watched like 15 different reactions on that song. But this, he went from talking about trying to fit into All Might's shoes, trying to become the number one for the people to look up to, trying to make amends with his family, to expressing the drive that All Might gave him to be the new symbol. And it's just, these two did such an amazing job. We're not even through the fucking song. Oh my God. I'm absolutely blown away. Time is flame.
Listen, Grudge, you can hear cry. They're waiting for you to appear, and nobody's living in fear. Why? 'Cause you are here. I woke up and felt a second chance at living. I will fight until I earn the right to have my past forgiven.
Was that in the first chorus? Fucking incredible. Yeah, it wasn't. I thought so. Absolutely fucking incredible. These two absolutely bodied both of their verses. Their verses had weight. They had emotion. Like, they portrayed the struggles of these characters and what they really say and mean to each other. And it's just, I actually went back and looked at the chorus. They had it in there again, you know, nobody's fearing, why? Because you're here. And then they threw in an Endeavor line about him earning his second chance at life, and so that his, you know, and that he'll fight so his past can eventually be forgiven. It was such a powerful message for both of these characters. Maybe it's because I'm a huge My Hero fanboy. Maybe it's because I'm a fanboy of Schwabity and Daddy Fat, but this shit was fucking psychotically good. I absolutely adored it. Link to the original will be down below. I know I paused it a lot. I'm sorry. If you guys want to watch it without my pausing, without my commentary, link to the original will be down below. Support these men. Let them know this shit was flames. If you guys want to follow me on social media, link to my Twitter will be down below. Link to my Twitch will be down below. We're streaming again this weekend. And I will catch you guys on the next reaction. I'm going to listen to